Lions TV, we are sponsored by HK Fire Services Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen right now. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2025, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. This is your preview show looking at the return to the den. We are back in SE16 this Saturday, and Middlesbrough make the long trip south to take us on. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that Alex Neil might pick to start the match. Okay, so 2 games and 2 wins so far. One in the league away at Norwich last Saturday, and of course the midweek win up at Newport in the Carabao Cup. He changed 9 of the starting 11. Only Jake Cooper, the skipper, and Josh Coburn remained in the team for Tuesday from Saturday. And I think you'll see him pretty much go back to the starting 11 that started against Norwich. The only thing that he possibly might do is switch goalkeepers. I still got confidence in Bender, and I feel that Crocombe done well in pre-season before Bender turned up. Now, Bender started realistically because he's got a high profile. He's come from Fulham. They're expecting him to play games. Crocombe come from Burton, of course. A team up against it quite a lot last year in their division. And he, on paper, you'd say Bender's a better goalkeeper. But I thought Crocombe played well the other night. Did what he had to do against Newport. Made a really, really good save when the scores were 0-0 in the first half from Elena just to his left. But I don't think he will switch it. I think he will stick with the same team that started last Saturday against Norwich, barring any injuries that we don't know about. I don't know of any, so hopefully it will be the same starting 11. And so we move on to our opponents. It is Middlesbrough, managed by Rob Edwards. Michael Carrick lost his job in the summer. He's had a lot of time and a lot of money in a time in football when you don't get a lot of time at a football club as a manager anymore. He definitely outstayed his welcome, in my opinion. They've been underachieving for years and they kept faith in Carrick. So fair play to the Borough Board, like I said, but Rob Edwards is now in charge and he got off to a winning start last time out. They beat Swansea 1-0 at the Riverside on the opening day of the season. However, in the week, they got absolutely torn to pieces by Doncaster. Now, Doncaster also fielded a weakened side at the Riverside, and Middlesbrough went with a strong side. Doncaster won the game by 4-0, and I listened on the way back from Wales last night. I listened to the full interview on BBC from Rob Edwards saying, they know how we feel the players. This isn't acceptable. They seem to give up. They switch off in certain parts of the game, and we won't have that at this football club. So when I saw the result, I thought brilliant, because they've not got off to a good start. Neither has Sheffield United. They lost again last night. And of course, we got their next Saturday game I'll be going to. So I thought brilliant. Now, I don't know, he's going to need a reaction from his players. And they've got lots of talent in their squad. Azaz, Tommy Conway and Morgan Whitaker, of course, were signed for Plymouth towards the end of last season. They also accepted a bid for Hayden Hackney for £20 million from Ipswich, and it looked like Hackney was out the door. He made the trip down to East Anglia and Ipswich. However, he decided to not take the move and ended up staying at Middlesbrough. I don't know whether he just didn't like Ipswich or he's got his eye on something else, but for now, he does remain a Borough player. Middlesbrough have also recently lost Rav Vandenberg. He's joined German side Köln for around £13 million, but they have signed Sonte Hansen for £3.8 million. The 23-year-old joins from Eredivisie outfits NEC. So they've definitely got plenty of firepower, but can they set things right after the midweek spanking at home against Doncaster? Let's move on to a prediction. And so, this is your pre-match prediction, and here we go. I got the first one right, didn't I? 2-1 at Norwich, I said, and it was 2-1. I said 3-0 at Newport. We won the game 1-0. So I've said 2 wins so far. Nothing more on my mind than I want to say to you, we're going to win this game. And I thought we was going to win this game. But randomly, because they've lost to Doncaster and because he's going to need a reaction, he won't guarantee get it. But I don't know now. I'm edging towards a draw. And by the way, if we get a draw, 4 points from our opening 2 league games, you definitely would have took that at the start of the season. However, now you've won away at Norwich, you want to go and win again. And if we do win, it sort of proves what I'm thinking and what a lot of you, we're of that mindset now, that we are going to a new level. So fuck it, I'm going to go for a 1-0 Millwall win, very similar to the back end of the last season when Campbell Nedgley got the winner against them, I'm sure. I'm going to go for Nedgley again to get the winner in a 1-0 win, a carbon copy of the game towards the back end of the last season. It will see us winning 2 games from 2 and pretty much sitting top of the pile come 5 p.m. in SE16. And so that's it for this preview show. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please check out the fan score predictions from the other boys at Lions TV. It's going to go in and around this video. And if you think you know what the score is going to be, do not be shy to have a pop at it in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are heading towards sort of 50,000 subscribers. One more thing, the away days. People go, I love these away days. You should do more. There's 75 on the playlist. I've been doing the channel 9.5 years. I've been doing away days back at the first one, Coventry. First ever away day. I've been doing it since we got promoted in 2017, 18, or 16, 17, whenever it was. So if you haven't already, check that out. And I know people say, love these, Dan, please keep doing them. 5,000 views and counting for the Norwich one. I didn't expect the Newport one to get near it, but I will be going to Sheffield United. So please, like them, share them, because they take a fucking all day to film and an absolute mission to edit as well, for pretty much the same views as like a full-time reaction or a preview. So yeah, show it some love if you don't mind, and I will see you in beautiful South Bermondsey on Saturday if you're going. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.